Hello, hello, welcome. I'm back. Let's check that my voice is actually working here. It is, yes. And just something else is happening. Just give me one sec. Just derail my intro real quick. Hello and welcome. This is weekly challenge number 137, Beatbox Blueprints. How it works is I made 5 Beatbox blueprints, which are basically, let's say, little loops, little beatbox grooves that are a couple bars long or 4 bars long or whatever they are, and people had to use those as the basis of their track. And I will have to do that. So I'm going to do that now for the next couple hours, and then we'll listen to what everybody else did. There was 5 of them, which I'm going to play now, each of them. And then I got to pick one to do. Welcome to everybody who's here. Excuse me. Red Sun, Chris Cummins, good to see you. DJ, Yosh, Zaibu, Baby, Frio, welcome everybody. Everybody chose 5, just to be clear, beat 5. Not what I thought was going to happen, really. Really not what I thought was going to happen. I'm not saying that beat 5 is the easiest one to do, but beat 5 is definitely the easiest one to do, for sure. Just going to put that out there. Yeah, see, beat 1, this is what I like to see, Yosh. Pushing the boundaries. Nobody did, I don't think, when I last checked earlier this morning. I need to actually check that again. Nobody had done beat 2, I think it was. Let me see. 5, 5, 3, 5, 5. I think Frio did 5, didn't write it in the track. 4, 1, 5. So I don't think I actually want to do beat 2 either. If it was later in the day, I think I would, but maybe not now. We'll see. I have coffee. It's the one with the 2 cats. And on this side, they're sleeping together post-meal. It's my favorite cup. Okay, let's listen to the blueprints. It's like the character challenge. Yeah, that's right. That was fun. Okay, so here's the beats. I'm going to go through them one at a time. Believe it or not, I'm not going to play them all at once. We'll listen to them again after I finish mine as well, and then we'll listen to everybody else's. Why did Purple Cat get all the fish? I'm not sure. I guess the other one's just very kind. All right. Beat number 1. Let me just check, some volume for you people here. You don't explode. Red Sun, welcome. Aren't you here already? All right, here's beat 1. I think I'll probably do that one. That's the one that seems most fun to me. Beat 2 is this techie fast thing. Gonna be pretty hyped for that. That's the one nobody chose. Beat 3. Why are you wearing a hoodie? It's summer. Yeah, I wouldn't be wearing a hoodie if it was warmer today, but in the morning today and it's overcast and it's just good. But we'll see. It might not be the whole session. That was your second choice. You started out with something orchestral with beat 1, but beat 5 was just too juicy. Okay, interesting. Here's beat 3. I have this persistent question that I've never spent the time to try to answer. Maybe someone in the chat knows the answer to this. How to phrase this? So like when I was trying to do these, any of them that have like a sluggy groove, like off the grid, drunken drums type of groove, I tend to obviously be late on many things. And over time, doing it against the click, it like gets later and later in the sense that if one snare is late, then if the next things are right back on beat, it has this weird jittery feeling. They need to be also slightly late, maybe not as late as the snare. And if the next snare then is even late compared to the previous one, you see what I mean? It compounds over time and it falls off the grid. So these are quantized to the grid in the sense, not quantized, but they are mushed such that they loop on the grid decently. Even though in doing that, it ruins actually some of the groove. I don't know if you would have noticed if anyone was using certain ones, but parts of it feel like they get rushed, which shouldn't be, but I was trying to squeeze it back in. And I wonder, am I just misunderstanding this, or is that a real thing? Like if we're playing in a real band and I'm drumming in that style where I'm like lazy and late with stuff, and then I'm auto-correcting for every bar, you know, like the snare is a bit late and the kick's a bit late and the hi-hats are on, but then the hi-hats get a bit later to match, and it goes on and on and on. Seems to me like there actually isn't a steady pulse. The pulse like somehow doesn't change BPM, but it like shifts relative to itself or something. Am I making any sense? I can never figure this out when I'm doing this stuff. Honestly, I've not spent enough time thinking about it. I almost went beat 3. Yeah, I mean, I had to do one like beat 3, just, you know, classic sluggy hip hop thing. I think you should let us vote on which beat you're going to make. Okay, that's probably a good idea. That's probably a good idea. You felt that. So it's not just swing. No, it's not just swing. It's like, if you do just swing, like the sort of quintuplet or septuplet swing where, you know, the middle hi-hat is slightly late compared to where it should be when it's straight, and slightly early compared to where it should be if it's swung or triplets or whatever, then you get that thing. But then on top of that, even certain kicks and snares will be vastly late or early, you know, compared to where they're supposed to be. And maybe the idea is if you're really good at it, it all evens out, you know, really late kicks and some early snares and stuff, and eventually you get right back. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it to me. Late, you miss a beat. Behind, you're still attached to the pulse. Yeah, sure. Also playing behind and being late are two different things. There's like uneven distances, right, between certain things. It's not like a steady relationship of 16th note kick to snare or kick to kick or hi-hat or eighth notes. It's sometimes they're closer, sometimes they're farther. And that's just one way of rendering it. Obviously, anyone else who would do this kind of group would do it differently. But for me, it's like this constantly pushing and pulling. It sort of feels like my mind is trying to discern where the evenness is, and it shifts constantly, and that's the fun of it. You know, it's like pushing against the regularity that my mind expects, obviously. And so it ends up feeling like, whoa, what is this? It's working, but it's not working. Okay, let's go to beat 4. So funny because on the day that I was recording these, I wasn't feeling like recording these. I was doing something else or whatever in some like thinking intellectual state or something. And I was like, oh, God damn, I'm like 2 days late with the challenge already. I need to do this right now. And so to sit down and just start beatboxing out of nowhere with like full force, it's pretty weird. It took a little bit of time to like kick in and feel like, yeah, okay, now we're doing this. Especially that one. He sounds just like the recording. Here's beat 5, the one that everybody... I should just make a song, I guess, based off of beat 5. Obviously, it's popular. I guess it would work. You know, it's cool. I like it. Syncopated. No snares, except for the... I wonder, did anybody put snares on their thing? You know, it could be interesting too. But in that one, there's no snares except little rolls or something in between, I think. Thanks, sweetie. Glad you like it. You vote number 4. I'm going to put up an actual vote. Not a fake vote. Except I can't do it cross-platform, so I'm going to have to do the vote in YouTube, and then I'll just take any of the Twitch votes and add it to it. Which I know D-Mix was here. Sorry, I didn't say hello to you, D-Mix. Hi. So let me just see. Start a poll. Ask a question. Which beat? Yes or no? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, what? Come on, I can't do 5 options. F. Well, I'm not going to do 5 anyway, so there you go. I'm not going to do 5. I can only do 4 options, so there you go. I'm going to play them once more for you. Here's one. 2. Three. I feel like 3 is too easy for me. You know, it's like I've made a million tracks that, that sound like that in some capacity. 4. Okay, I'll give you another minute or whatever. Welcome to everybody, by the way. If you're here, say hi. If you're not here, what are you really doing with your life? You can't even hear me right now as I talk to you. Maybe we should talk about those people behind their back. Their backs. Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you there before, Lily Iris. I should say I saw your name, and then it was like, into the eyes, person. Say something else, forget. Hi, person. Beat 5 is too hard. Yeah, you did read my mind, Frio. That's pretty funny. All right. So it's going to be 2. Of course it's going to be 2. God damn it. Do 4 because no one wants you to. Maybe I'll put them both together. Maybe we'll see. That's very optimistic, but I might try to do that. You should add beat 5, what? So that we could hear another take on beat 5? Come on. All of them. Just that would be pretty amazing. Like a little mini mix. Goose, welcome. Hi. Goose, did you submit? I thought that before you said you were going to do 2, and nobody has done 2, and I was wondering if you ended up doing it or not. Little mini max mix. That's right. All right. So I need to pull in 2. God damn it. Okay. 2 at Bitstart actually used 2 but didn't upload. Oh, that's right. Bitstart. God. You started today, but all you have is a synth and a sample. Okay. Well, we'll see you soon. You're gonna ban her, yeah. I bet you are. All right. This should probably be done with electronic drums, but I think that's going to take me too long, so I'm going to use a combination of... I'm not even showing the screen. M. Alexander, welcome. Hello. Good to see you again, as always. I'm going to use addictive drums, and I'm going to take the super tight kit, which, you know, I would like to take anyway. Vintage Dead. It's just so satisfying. Listen to these toms. Whoever did this kit, I'm sorry you have to hear my keyboard when I play it too. That's a bummer. Man, it sounds fantastic. Fantastic. Probably my favorite kit in the whole of addictive drums. And even in this whole kit, what do you want to call it? Pack, Vintage Dead. This one in particular. That's why it's at the top of the list. Obviously, they knew that. And they're geniuses. Whoever did that's a genius. Okay, so I do have this new plugin that I got a little while ago called Mix Drums. That's what it's called, Mix Drums. So when you need to mix drums, this is what you use. This is created in collaboration with a mixing engineer / producer whose name I'm forgetting right now, who has a very interesting technique for mixing drums. super heavy on the parallel processing. Somebody look up the name of the guy that did this. This is an Arturia plugin called Mix Drums. Red Sun in particular, you should probably watch stuff, the tutorials or whatever from this dude, because I know the stuff that you're into, and this guy is doing it. He's doing it. He's making drums sound really good with saturation and parallel processing and all sorts of stuff. You can drop the wave file in the Groove tab and extract the MIDI from the wave if you want. That's an interesting idea. It is an interesting idea. Okay, so I want like processed drums and yeah, not Butch Fig. Emre Ramazanoglu. Wow, what a name. Ramazanoglu. I read Beatbox Blueprint, so I thought you were getting your face altered. Davey Souza, welcome. You have a drum kit from him. So these are like parallel processed breakbeat shrinker. Interesting. I'm gonna leave it off for now, and then what is this, a clap plugin or something? And then I will make the beat first. Okay, let's see. So. Just give me a sec. Do I have like a kick in there? It's funny, when I was doing this beat, as opposed to the other ones, it has like no bass in it. Something about trying to sing those high notes made it so that my kick wasn't bassy, but it was like tiny. So there is a thing. It's on, just on the downbeat. Interesting. Interesting. Let's just see what this is like so far. You just got Pigments, so good. Yeah, Pigments is a beast. You didn't purchase any plugin in 5 months. Nice. You'd love to get your phase alter with a sharp 11. Okay, well, we'll see if we can get that involved. Hi, Apollo. Good to see you. Add a progression with a Rhodes timbre. Okay. All money went to games, though. Okay. So there needs to be a little... Why is this? Oh, I see. I see. Just a little side sticky thing. Yeah. And in the groove, do I put a kick on the next downbeat? Yeah. So this is basically like a copy paste. So we're going to be like this. We're going to be like getting use of these toms. Thank the Lord. This, maybe too loud. Let's see. Let's put these kind of semi-open hats on the snares just to give them some nice stuff. Okay, I could spend forever just doing these drums, but I'm not going to do that. So let's just take it like this, get it a quick dupe. Now on the second side, there's an extra thing. Be-doo. Okay. So then, oh yeah, what's the fill on the end of it? If there is. Can't do that. Okay. This is a dope fill. I guess that's the kind of fill that I do with my beatboxing, but I don't do with my actual drums. Oops. Yeah, I like it. This is probably too heavy. Is it like inverse in itself at the end? Inverse in itself, what does that mean? All right, now let's get down to it. Gonna be presets today. I'm going to be doing presets all day. I still have not updated my template. Please someone remind me to do this, to update my template with Serum 2 instead of Serum 1. But it's here and whatever, so we're just going to go with it. We'll use some pigments too. Yeah, I love this sound. Okay, let's just play that normally. How about? What? Okay. Okay, whatever. Little pitch bend. Everybody likes good pitch bend. Okay, so that's probably a bit too loud, this little thing, but let's see with this. Yeah, and then we'll add bass and chords, so... Okay. Is it jazzy? Is everything I do jazzy? Yes. See if we can get the sharp live in there somewhere. Okay. Let's use pigments. Of course, I'm just thinking the key is G minor. I'm looking at the two melody notes, and I'm just thinking about chords in the key that work with them. That's the only reason I played those ones. Exciting improvements? No tour. It does look exciting and improved. Ooh, what is this? Click to suggest alternative presets. Okay, so we want types, and we want keys. Yeah, no tutorial exactly. That's right. Where is everybody's star? That's a good question. I do have a channel members thing. If anyone is interested, you can join, but the join button below the video, and then you can see extra videos that I make on there talking about all sorts of stuff, which I'll be doing one today, actually. So, keys. That's almost a Rhodesy type sound, like somebody was asking for. It's got too long of a release on it, but otherwise it's good. We're going to separate the release from the decay. Something like that. Probably is going to make that original sound too intense. sounds stupid now compared to this. Thanks, sweetie. Glad you like it. Do you like more raw sounding drum libraries like Get Good Drums, Superior Drummer? I don't know. I like a ton of different kinds of drums, like anybody. There's so many nice ways. I only have addictive drums though. I have like literally every expansion pack for it. So I never need anything else. There's never a time where I'm like, damn, if only it sounded like this. Though probably if I was doing like really modern, djenty stuff, in that case, probably I would wish I would have Get Good Drums. So now we need like a chiller sound for this dee-doo, dee-doo. This is not intended to be chill initially, but you know, when I'm involved, it's gonna end up that way. Let's do another Pigments because we're talking about it. Types, lead. Soft lead. Random. Is that really a lead? You know? Oh, I'm gonna go play the lead line. Let me go grab a lead synth. It's kind of cool, but it's not really a lead. Just use your hands in bed or door thumb. Drums complete. And you need a microphone. That's kind of cool. It's almost like the one I had before, but nicer. Let's try it. It's got a lot of delay on it. Probably too much, but you know, it's all right. Let's put it up. Yeah, just way too much delay and reverb. We can fix that. See you later, Goose. I didn't recreate with the drums, just use a sample. Am I lazy or something? Yeah, absolutely, you're lazy. Hardik, welcome. I'm a pianist, and if I start music production today, how long would it honestly take me to compose a basic, good-sounding pop song? Well, gosh, that really depends on a lot of things. What kind of pianist are you? Do you already write basic, good-sounding pop songs on piano? All right, so let's start with that, and let's do it like maybe this. You do? Oh, okay. Would this be better if it was an octave down? No. Then, and also, how old are you, and how much sort of tech and computer experience do you have? Now we need a bass. Back to Pigments. Gonna have a whole pig pen today. You like it already? Nice. Yeah, it should be cool once we get this going here. Bass. It's a pretty cool bass. It's a bit too like messy, I think, for this song, but it is is cool. I've used that before. That kind of fits with the vibe. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. After 137 challenges, you think I would have learned, like, just go fast. Just go fast. Sonic style. No. I'm trying, though. The notes actually made me think it'd be a pretty song. Okay, that's funny. You're 25 years old, and I use Cubase. I can arrange a song, but the vocal processing and mixing is where I get stuck. Tell me about it. The trick is do it a lot. It doesn't really matter how long it's going to take you. If you're into it and you want to make the kind of music, you just start. Just start now, and you just do it the best you can, as much as you possibly can. It's about how much, how often, how much experience can you get with it, because every time you try, you learn. And even if you never watched another tutorial or read anything or asked anybody, if you just do it all the time, you will become very good at it. Unless you have some sort of like musical deficiency or something where you just, perhaps are not that way inclined, but it sounds like that's not the case for you. Okay. Now we got a monster sound. Yeah. Maybe I can make it actually even a little chiller. There we go. No, they don't even give me a filter control. Why would you not do that? So then in the original thing, let me think for a sec. Okay, glad to hear it, Hardik. You should, really. That's the way. If you love it, just do it. Just do it, do it, do it. We go up there too. So thinking like this guy comes in the gap. You know? I'm kind of like in the bass zone with that, so I might stay away. Get a sharp 11 in on this chord. Ugh. That is the wrong chord. What am I thinking of right now? Cedrus, welcome. Good to see you again. Okay, so let's just try getting those in there. Now, I know in the beatbox, I'm not really articulating those, so we might need to see. Actually, not going to use the pedal. I'm just going to do it with sustain and notes instead. We could try. You know, like kind of get out, get out and up there. I was thinking of the wrong chord the whole time. Huh. That interesting. Okay. Does it count as a lead? No, I wouldn't count it as a lead. I'd count it as keys, as they call it. You know, we just go big voicing jump. And then this can be this guy. And then and try to get the sharp 11 in. This, you know, sharp 11 is friends with 6 and 9, right? Maybe it's too close of friends. Could be friends with 7 and 9 instead. Better without the sharp 11. And then we get like just a little bit of inverted. inverted one chord on the way down, maybe. You have I have zero music theory knowledge. I only play by ear. I also have zero knowledge. Oh, you also have zero knowledge. Great. There's no need to have music theory knowledge unless the sounds that you desire to make, unless you can't make the sounds that you desire to make, no matter what you do, and they're not like sound design things, but they're like, chords and melodies and stuff. If you can already do the sounds that you like, then there's no need to learn anything because you're already doing the point of the learning, which is doing what you want. But if you can't make the sounds that you love or want to understand them or whatever, then you should learn. It's very cool. Music theory is very cool, actually. It's totally fascinating, honestly. Believe me, studying music theory is like studying the universe, really. If you study harmony, it's something else. So then, one of these has got to be pitch bending, of course, because what else are we going to be doing? This one will come down. Cheep, cheep. Chickadee. What key am I even in? Right. What chord am I thinking of? Thinking of... Can't even really tell, so I'm not going to put it in right now. We're just going to loop this for the second. For the minute. Now, in the original, we have a little thing. So what do we do with that? What do we do with that? Oh, I did not record the bass at all? No, I didn't. Okay. So, gotta think of how to do that. I feel like the bass maybe can't play that. Let's just try something. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oops. These maybe should hold. Yeah. Bob. Sorry, I missed some chat here. Newt, welcome. Just play whatever on virtual instruments sounds good. I wanted to ask if it's okay to use only the major scale as a reference for ear training, even when listening to music in a minor key but using a relative minor. You should practice in minor keys too. I also used to do that. Sky Nas. Welcome, Sky Nas. I think a lot of people try to take that route because as far as the brain sees, seems simpler to me. Should keep it that way. I don't have to learn more shit. But as it turns out, in a minor key, one still feels like one, even though in that case you would be calling it 6. And so you end up with this confusing double standard where you you equate 1 and 6 together when really they don't feel the same. Even though intellectually it's somehow easier to do that, but better to always call 1, 1. So if you're in a minor key, the tonic is 1, which means that the other stuff is what it is, flat 3, flat 6, flat 7, so on. So now, how do we get these little blips in there? We're gonna need some other, like, some kind of omni sound. Some kind of, when you listen to this, all the high frequencies are coming from the drums. We need something going on that's like kind of upper mid, I don't know what you call that range. High but not too high. Goldilocks high. And to do that, we'll try to do a playable texture. Yeah, I mean, like something like that could work. I'm probably gonna chop it. The fourth. That's better. That is better. So what we're going to do is just record a little bit of that on its own. Really sort of gets intense there over time. Gonna bounce that out to audio. And then we're gonna deal with this. Maybe like this part of it. Okay, Cedrus, good to see you. See you soon. Yami, welcome. And I think what we'll do with this is I don't know if you guys know this trick, but you can make a perfectly seamless loop by doing this. Clip the end of an audio file and paste it at the beginning. Then fade between these. Even a super short one will do, although you might need to do it longer. In this case, it might need to be longer. We'll see. I think it already kind of sounds fine, but if we did it like this. And then I put a loop around. How did this end up longer than I expected? Oh, I moved it instead of, oh, I see. That's the problem. How did that happen? Okay, like this. Now I put a loop around this, and it should loop perfectly without any clicks or pops. It has this little, it gets darker at the end, which is, making the loop very obvious. If we wanted to, we could get it to be perfectly seamless and sound like it's just a never-ending loop. But anyway, I'm just gonna bounce this. Yeah, I didn't use Control, or did I use Control X there? I guess I must have. Yeah, just anyway, I'm making the two overlapping, Control X to make a fade, and then just obviously pulling the length of the fade longer and shorter until it sounds smooth. So now I can duplicate these and line them up next to each other, and they'll have no clicks and pops and just go smoothly. And then we're going to add what is it even called? What is that? Portal. Portal. I always forget which one is the one that works well. Okay, and then we'll find, yep, a preset here of some kind. Let's go with glitchy for now, maybe. And no, I haven't, Zaibu. I saw it advertised, but I have not tried it. Have you tried it? Oh, these need to be... That's kind of cool too, actually. Let's see if we can fit it in now, because I don't want it at the start, so I'm going to pull it over. It's actually pretty sick. Chop it right here. Okay, and I don't know what you call this. This is bell loop. All right, so then we still don't have the little like thing. So we need some kind of like interesting sound for that. So probably Omnisphere again. Let's now get rid of this and just replace this with something else like a percussive organic. Tips for me newbie. What kind of tips are you looking for? right, DJ, it is. You're right, you're right. So I think I can probably work with these. It's kind of interesting. And I'm going to like chop the reverb and stuff on it. We'll see. Something like that. Yeah, yeah. I don't know about those last two notes, but otherwise, that's what I was looking to do. Yeah, exactly, Yami. Maybe it should be those instead. I know the reverb is massive and like blending over everything right now. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, let's bounce this. And then I'm gonna sort of chop this. Bidoo, bidoo. Let me think. Let's chop it here and just sort of see where it should go. Chop it here. Oops. All right, so okay, it's interesting. Probably like pan this stuff a little bit. And then we'll also EQ this quickly because it's got a lot of low frequencies. And probably, what does an OTT sound like on that? Interesting. So loud. It's also off time for some reason. I'm just going to do this instead. Okay, so then let's listen to it quietly for a second. It's kind of a cool little doohickey. This I'm all right, it's actually this. It was killing the loudness before. What was? I'm not sure. I need like more. Need more bass motion somehow. Oops. Add some perks. It's a good idea, Zybu. That's a very good idea. And welcome, JP. Good to see you, as always. Also, I was going to put the drums thing on here. Let's see if we find an interesting preset. Holy crap. scope, actually. Yeah, why is the volume on this thing so high? Oh, right, you have to like auto set. Holy crap, it's just hella loud. Sorry, let me just... What is the master volume on this thing? This? Yeah. Yeah, this might be like a bit much, some of this stuff, but I've also got natural drums. It's just so loud. Why is it so loud? Is this getting reset? Yeah, this is getting reset, isn't it? Yeah, that's the problem. It's kind of like subtle, but yeah, I don't know where the, like you say, where the mix knob is on this. There must be, right? Maybe it's supposed to be paralleled. It already is parallel by its nature. I watched a whole thing on it. I know it's got like a bunch of parallel stuff going on, but you're supposed to put it right on the track, like on the bus. Obviously, I'm going to have to look at it again because it really isn't looking like there is something. Like, too distorted though. Let's go with that. It's sort of like just boosting the highs, but we're going to take it. Now, are we missing any kicks? Getting my frequency vibing higher, so it makes me dance. Oh, nice. I need to get my camera set up in here so that I can dance too. That'd be fun. Dance on the stream. All right. You could put a kick, you know, on one of these guys. No, not there. Triple. It's pretty dope. Maybe alternate with the tom. Sorry about this. Yeah, I use OTT as an on the channel effect all the time. Okay, so let's look into that percussion. How's the volume of everything else? We get a little bit of effects on this guy. Yeah, we'll do the percussion first. Percussion done with this, maybe. We have some presets here, right? Yeah. Tight set. Okay. Now we're in Zaibu world. I know you said like low mid percussion, and I'm like, well, what about a higher bell? Okay, so then here, and then this guy's gonna get, what even was that? E. You're gonna get panted. Okay, and then can you do it? With your two snaps? No. This guy, though, he can do it. Actually kind of dope just to check it. In fact, maybe that should be a tambourine. Tambourine with a really tight decay on it. Like two people snapping. Yeah, can you imagine trying to do that back and forth with two people? How would you even do such a thing? The one beat. Okay, tambourine. Yeah, I mean, basically like that, but with very short duration. And no reverb. And no room sound either. And panned left. It takes 6 guys could do it, yeah, that's right. What's this ting? Ting is a like percussion plugin from Clevgrand that just has a bunch of sort of everyday percussion, like pots and toy drums and a fist on a table, stick on an edge, keys, a whole bunch of stuff. So it's good for all the little like click, clock, clock, ding, ting, tong, pum, pum, beep, pop, pop, those kind of sounds. I like it. But anyway, Skaka now, we're gonna get involved with a C sharp. Bidu, bidu. Here in the second half, I'm kind of thinking like, what was that anyway that was playing? We wanted a sharp 11, or Apollo asked for sharp 11, but I don't know if that's really gonna happen. It could be... Could be we're here and it's actually here. I have Shaper Box actually. I do love it. Let's just try it. I guess the chord we're going into is actually a C, not an E flat, but whatever. Let's do this, 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 this. Yeah, I can dig it. I mean, it's like makes your face melt for a second, but I like that. We need something to accentuate that. I also got to think, am I breaking it with these notes? I probably am. So this needs to be, no, this one. That's fine. Wow. It is fine. Okay, so then maybe we use the lead, get these serums out of my way. And that's the chord. that's not gonna fly. So we need more ting. I mean, just so much percussion. The snap side to side. Hey, yeah, that could be an interesting idea. Interesting. I'm getting sick of hearing this loop over and over. It's tough for me to play. Is that actually in between those ones, or is it on it? It is in between, yeah. It is. It just needs to be panned. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm gonna just start to quickly mix it and then get another section in of some kind, maybe. Let's see. I'm just gonna do some cleanup on stuff. We need the 13 in there, and it's gonna play like, you might have to add a voice to be able to get it. Wow, no. You wonder how those perks would sound through mixed drums? You mean the same mixed drums that is on the drums? Or separate mixed drums? Because we can just move the mixed drums to the drum bus, and then we're happy, right? Probably need some glue. You need some glue. Me? No. I see you mean on them with a lo-fi preset. I see. Well, we'll see. First, let me just do stuff here. then this. Kind of think the bass needs to be more focused. It's like really wide. And the width knob just makes it wider. Like is this one is centered, but this guy is hella wide because of this. We also need side chaining, so let's quickly do that. I need to get Shaper Box into my template as well. I always forget to do that. This needs to come from, oops. Needs to come from this. Maybe we could have like an extra snare on it. Okay, so let's quickly just see now. I wanted to incorporate the other beat, but it's going to take me another probably hour to do that, so I can't do it. Instead, I will open another Piggy. And let's... What happens if I just include my groove in here? It's pretty cool. And then what if we put a transient shaper on here? And make the sustain. Just get like super transient, flicky wicky stuff, flicky wiggity whack, some OTT. You know? Oh gosh, let me think. Can I do that quickly? We need a pad. That's pretty cool. I don't know about the rhythm, but I don't mind this the timbre. It's not really like affecting what I want it to. Let's try to just put it in there and see. Something like that. Need some groove in there to know what to do. Hey Neil, welcome. You know, maybe. Some kind of metal vibe now. Okay, get on the beat, man. You know, just like a million kicks. How about that? Dum 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 ka dum 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 ka dum 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 ka dum dum dum. Yeah, simpler. Boom 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 ka. Dum 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 ka dum 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 ka dum 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 ka dum. Boom 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 ka. Boom 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 ka boom 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 ka boom 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 ka. Don't boom 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 cat don't boom 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 cat don't boom 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 cat don't boom 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 cat don't boom boom cat. Now what do we do with the You see, I want actually the snares to all be late if I'm going to play the toms like that. You know. Something. Let's see if we can get that cleaned up. You know. This maybe. Maybe this should be this. And this should be this. And this can duplicate. Sorry. I don't know if this is actually going to be any good. The drum beat sounds cool on its own, but I'm not sure I can really use it in here. Let's find out. It needs bass. Maybe a new bass for just that part. Try that. Something of that sort. And I was thinking like just go to F. I'm honestly not so sure about this, just this pad here, but maybe we can add to it with like, probably if we just, I don't know, copy the percussion over for a second, maybe we'll be profiting. It means a different pattern. sick. Let me just do it once good. Beckete, 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 beckete. Sure. Why doesn't that go with it? Cool. Where is that? Dope. What an intense vibe. Holy moly. Song was chill, and then suddenly it's like, damn. Can't quite do that fast enough. Holy moly, what does it sound like from the start? Need something on that last cut, cut. Maybe some of these bells. This guy. Resample and chop your beatbox and throw in Shaperbox for more crazy perks. It's probably a good idea. Don't know if I have the time right now. Oops. It's kind of sick. not gonna have time for another section, no. But this can cool off. It doesn't need to like get bigger, I don't think. Let's go for another like, I don't know, soft lead. Mix from the Doors. Is that the drummer of the Doors? Are you talking about? It's an interesting sound. Cool sound. Oops. Let's put a shaper box on here. Let's just pick a preset. Hi Tan, welcome. Good to see you. Okay, so quickly, where am I at? 12:05. Let's just make this arrangement work now. So this is going to be B, A. I kind of wanted this to go to the F minor. Let me just quickly see if I can do that. Phrygian chord. Basically everybody goes down, but I don't really want them to all go down. Maybe we'll just do it like this. And can anyone hold across? Yeah, one guy can. Everybody else has to change. And massive fade out of the morning. Please, please. Okay, and then the bass, would need to go down to F. And these would need to show some respect. Yeah, so if we bring these back, and oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Bring these back, and what's the best course of action? Straight up just transpose them? Probably not. Maybe. We would need to add something to that the second time. For now, I'm just going to move it over. Get this duplicated, I see. Move this back, move everything over. Duplicate the A maybe again, and then get rid of drums, bass. What do we got? Cool to hear the voice. We're gonna get rid of this melody up top for now. That'll come in the drop. Maybe we'll put the last note of the melody in just to fill that space. We'll take this, but we'll just chop everything except this and grab the drum fill. What's clipping? Something is constantly clipping. It's got to be this. Yes, it's this. Two-note melody in the serum is too annoying. I know, I get kind of tired of it too, but that's what's in the beatbox, man, so. What if we mute it? Okay, so just gonna get a riser, and then I think I'll be done. Sure, start with that. And make sure it's not time stretching, yes. Make sure we can go to event ends And we're gonna go, well, no, we want to end on the snare. In fact, let's just do this. Too quiet. Let's grab this one as well. And make sure it's actually on the beat. I don't know, is that what it's supposed to be? And put it here and do an exponential fade out on there. And do we put like a do we have a splash? We do. Don't think we need it though. Okay. Intro. To like compress my low end, I'm gonna just probably brute force it. No, I'm gonna use the Bloom. I did get the sharp 11 chord in there, Apollo. I did keep you in mind, and it is, you know, like a Lydian dominant thing. Master bus. Let's just go with an EDM master, perhaps. Let's see what that sounds like on this. So we just need to build into that a little bit with this guy. I think here. notes sound whack, but that... those are the notes. Maybe we should just... Gosh, playing it on its own is kind of annoying. Let's descend into it, perhaps, so we had a chromatic run instead. The B, this is not happening. It keeps telling me that something is clipping. What is it that's clipping? This is going drum bus, instrument bus, instrument bus, drum bus, instrument, 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 instrument. Everything is going there. So the actual drum bus or something is clipping? No, everything is set. Oh, I've bloom after the limiter. That's the problem. That is the problem. Okay. Skip, skip. It sounded better when it was after. Yeah, well, tough. Virtual Riot just straight up clips his masters. I watched him do a little sort of tutorial. He doesn't put any limiters on. He just lets Ableton fully clip the track as he bounces it and just says that's it. And what can you say? We need to get these guys to be quiet, I think. Should we start without the drums? Is that a thing? I need to turn up my audio or my buffer size. Just one sec, my audio is going to drop out. Check, check, check. Nice. Glad you like it, sweetie. Maybe I'd fill right before the drums come in. Of course. You know, one of those like gospel fills that just last for like 2 full bars. Why not? Why not? Give me 1 second. Wow, that snare got so bright with the processing. Can you hear that buzzing in my room? It's my My network storage has a buzz in it, which is super annoying. I need to fix it. Hopefully it's not in the microphone. Let me do like, you know, you know, something like this. Oh, it just stopped. Nice. Oh, I needed to double the length. Well, okay, instead of double the length, I'll just do a 1 bar fill because I just want to finish this up. So we'll just put it like that. I need the bass to kind of stop. Maybe the bass should actually just not be happening at this point. It's okay. Let me think. Everybody's got to stop. All you guys gotta stop, maybe. Bass fill at the same time, probably. This is gonna... You know, that kind of bass fill. Anybody play Nine Souls? Okay. You know, it's gonna be some like that sort of situation. Maybe we should just play a D major over top of the F minor. Yeah, I'm on the final boss of Nine Souls and been at it for a while. Can't even hear what the bass is doing, so it doesn't matter. May as well be F. Give me a second. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. No. Yeah. And we'll get the D major at the end because reasons. Like that. Okay, maybe we won't do the D major. We'll just do like a... Yeah, can't even hear it. here, put this drum fill here. Maybe like take this, reverse it, put it here. It's kind of cool. Chop this, throw it up an octave. Kind of like ruins the punchline to hear that sound before it appears again, but I'm just going to go with it for now. No, that's not really the sound. Ka-ka-ding. Maybe just, you know. Okay, so I think it's kind of done. I'm gonna put this on your iPod and dance every day. That's nice. I admire how you were negatively surprised by our vote to make Beat 2 and what a great song you created from it. I appreciate that, DJ. Play the harmony. Down an octave. And then we will put just this over here. I'm just gonna hang on that chord instead of changing chords. Can you make a full song that's 2 minutes and 20 seconds long? I definitely can. I actually don't like that overhang on that thing, so I'm just gonna volume automate it. Okay. Anyway, that's probably good enough for now. Needs a bit more mixing, and needs to be 2 minutes and 22 seconds long. But for now, it's like 90 seconds or something. Oh, I should have ended the poll, hey? Which Pete should I do? Okay, now we're going to listen to everybody else's submissions, which is going to be very interesting. I mean, 90% of them are beat 5, so we're going to get very familiar. But props to Yosh for doing beat 1. That's kind of what I wanted to do, but this one ended up being good too. Hey Neil, a cool thing you could do is remove all bassline elements and send this track to Chris Bethune and challenge him to come up with his own electric bass part. Yeah, I mean, if he would be down to do that, of course. So if someone wants to just reach out for me and be like, hey, the 2-note melody makes it hard. Beat 2 is easy. Right. Just keep it your song, yeah. Almost done, Goose. Yeah, I don't know if I'll trust anybody else to work on it anyway. I got trust issues when it comes to music. Doink. Okay. The people want your sound. Appreciate that. So, here we go. Let's go back and forth between, we're going to listen to the beat, then we're going to listen to a person's interpretation of it, and so on. Bro, make up your mind. Is it easy or hard? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Nice. So, should we go in reverse order or normal order? Cast your vote now. The results could be disastrous or pleasant. I actually don't know. They're probably all pleasant. Just tell me. I don't know what I said. Normal or reverse. It's going to determine who gets played first. I'm not going to tell you who it's going to be. Reverse. I think Craft Dinner knows what happens when I put it in reverse. It's been reversed for a few challenges, you think? Oh, okay. Normal. You want random order. Yeah, I like to do random too. It's just hard to kind of keep track. I can try to do random. Let me try to do random. Oh, I know how to do random. I'll sort them by file size. There we go. So, since they're all 16-bit waves, then we know, who's actually got long reverb tails. And it looks like DJ Vu's got a really long reverb tail. Just said that because I'm sure you'd love the challenge to do something impossibly insane on the bass guitar to go with it. I bet. I would be down to make something for him particularly, because if I knew that I was giving it to a mad bass player who was going to write, some crazy lines, I'd write something crazy. I mean, not that this isn't crazy, I guess, but, like particularly. Okay. So, first up, we have DJ Vu with, wait for it, Gonky Kong. I like it. I like it a lot. So here is beat 5 once again, and this is going to be beat 5. And this is what the original beatbox sounds like. What is that genre called? Like big room or something? Like, is that what you'd hear that in EDM, something like that? Where they have just the constant kick, no snare. Not sure what you call that exactly. Big tail energy. Okay, so that was the blueprint, and here's the track. It was a banger. Nice. When the when the major chord first came in, it just tickled me. Never envisioned that track with a major chord, but you know, after that sort of thing, Phrygian thing happened, it made more sense. It's good. Nice work, DJ. Okay, next up we have Red Sun. Oh yeah, Red Sun has 2 beats. He asked me if he could submit 2, and I said yes. So, and they're going to be played out of order now, Red Sun, because I'm sorting them randomly. So I know you named them 1 and 2, but tough. Red Sun Kong, Red Sui Kong. Red Sun 2, beat 4. Confusing. Highly, highly confusing. So that should be a double ban. Yeah, does that mean he's unbanned? You know, like 2 negatives make a positive situation? Okay, beat 4 is this one. Let's check it out. was a banger. Absolute banger. But it really wasn't the beat. It really wasn't the beat. It was more like the beatbox was like a percussion element in the background of a different groove. The groove didn't swing like the beat, doesn't have the same rhythm as the beat, doesn't have the same bass movement as the beat, but it was a banger. So I'll give you a pass on that. Definitely banned. We'll see what the next one looks like. But nice work, Red Sun. Wow. Those little like side sticks getting rolled and glitched and stuff just sounds great. Sounds great. Okay. Now we got Zaibu. Ode to Mulatu, beat 5. I'm only going to play this a couple more times just so we... Get the idea. Okay, so here we go. Damn, that was it. That was it. Nice work, Zaibu. Holy moly. That was just fantastic. If you had some better horn patches that sounded just a little more realistic, it's the only thing in there that's just kind of sounding a bit, you know, production-y. Otherwise, just fantastic. Fantastic. Love that. Nice work. Zaibu, he's the man. Yeah, exactly. Seriously. F. Wow. Nice work. Okay, next up we we have the other Red Sun beat. Back to back. It's a Red Sun sandwich. Red Sun, Zaibu, Red Sun. I told you guys from the start. Collaboration. Where is it at? Still haven't seen it. Stock Logic plugins. Yeah, get rid of those, man. What are you doing? Like, you can actually make, you know, really good music. You need to be getting instruments to match. Red Sun Sandwich should be the name of an album. Yeah. Give him instruments. I wish I could give him instruments. I'll just go like send some emails to the companies that I've worked with and be like, hey, I got a friend that could use some. Could you just, you know? That's true. That's true. It is true, Zaibu, actually. It is true. Don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't not do that. You know? Do that. Do that. Everyone buy him instruments. Where do we get the fund? We just put together like a GoFundMe for Zaibu to get some new VSTs. Can somebody explain to me the banning inside joke? It's just that you can get banned in the Discord, which you get a roll where you have a little skull next to your name and you're banned. And you don't actually get banned. It's just that, there's a whole thing in internet culture and you get banned in a chat because you're being an asshole or whatever. And so when people do things wrong, they get banned. They get banned in the Discord. They're not actually banned, but they're kind of banned. They get double banned and they become unbanned again. So there's like a little club of people in the Discord that are banned. But maybe it's the cool kids club, and then everybody's trying to get banned a little bit. Neil, do you want to be banned? What have you done recently? You've done some bullshit. Ban Max for explaining it. That's probably true. It's probably a good idea. Okay. Doesn't look like it's synced properly. What, my voice, you mean? We don't talk about the band club. Yeah, exactly. I'm the coolest kid because you banned Discord. I see. Yeah. Super cool, Neil. Super cool. So Broken Vectors. I feel like I don't recognize this name. Sorry if you've submitted before and I'm just not remembering. Goose submitted a track. Yeah, it's going to be in the late uploads, which is right here. Here it is. Where does it land? It's actually the one that should be playing right now. We'll play it next. So we got Broken Vectors. Are you here, Broken Vectors, with floating beat 3? So this is the only person who did beat 3, which is cool. Oh, we didn't do the F. Sorry, Red Sun. I was just like caught up in like banning people or something. Okay, well, let's just go back in time real quick. That's why I have you guys here. Okay, Red Sun 1, beat 5. Boom, tka, boom, doom, boom. You know how it goes. Come on. That was dope. It was closer to the original, I think. Had some and little bits in there. It's good. 4 on the floor, It's definitely not the beat, but it's definitely closer, and it's a banger. We need Red Sun to do like a masterclass one day, like in the Discord or something, just to do a stream where you just explain your whole like mixing and saturation philosophy, because it just sounds good. It just sounds good. All the decisions you make with the drums and the space and the reverbs and filtering and panning, and it's huge, it's fat, it's wide, it sounds great, really. It sounds great. Yep. Krogwan, hey, good to see you. Appreciate it, Goose. Okay. Nice one, Red Sun. Nice 2, Red Sun. Okay, so now we got Goose, who did... Also, we did track simultaneously. So I did it in 2 hours and Goose did it in 2 hours, or, 2 hours and some change or whatever. Beat in the box or so. I don't know. Beat in the box or so. Which one did you do, Goose? Goose is challenging me. Yeah, right. Maybe not this week, but maybe the week after. I'll have to think about it. We're going to do the reverse challenge. How it's going to work is I get 2 weeks to make a track. You all get 2 hours, and there's going to be like maybe 2 2-hour possible sessions, like say one in the week in American time zone or something, and one in the weekend in a European time zone or something like that. And you have to submit it. I only give you the challenge at the start of the 2 hours, and you have to submit it half an hour after the 2 hours. No more submissions after that. And then I get 2 weeks. I like that. I like that idea a lot. 4. You did 4. Okay. 77 BPM. So here it is. This is the original beatbox. Oh, yeah. Now you're in the spirit, Neil. Exactly. Glad you understand. All right, here we go. Nice, Goose. Wow, 2 hours. You did it. You really did. I love in the middle section there. I wish it was louder, but the beatbox is like double time. Can't even do it. Anyway, nice work, Goose. For this, I was imagining that people were going to actually take that. That should be a bass. You know, like a big fat. It's all right, though. Nice work. Nice work. Okay. Okay, now we have broken vectors. These vectors, they broken. Broken vectors. The directional energy, it's not working. It's been broken. Okay, so this is beat 3, and beat 3 sounds like this. It'd be like a G-funk thing, or like, just some kind of 90s hip hop or something. It's got that vibe, I think. Let's see. Nice one. Great work, Broken Vectors. If you had made that beat, like it's cool with the beatbox, but if it was with real drums, I think it'd be fat. With those like altered dominants and stuff. Damn. Get my bass out of there, which is completely unrelated to what chords you were playing. But you had your own bass. It's cool. Nice work. First time submission. Cheap viewers on Streamboo. Sick. Super, super sick. I don't think I can ban Twitch users from my little chat thing here, can I? Oh, you always ban them. Okay, great. It doesn't show, I guess, in this little like mixed chat that I have if they're banned or not, but thanks, sweetie. Okay, moving on. Now we have Frederick. I'm pretty excited to hear this. How cheap, though? That's the real question we should be asking. We need more viewers if it's cheap enough. Okay. So Frederick did beat 5. Here we go, Frederick. Hell yeah. That's it. Like JP says, that's it. Nice work, Frederick. Sounds great. Your kick needs to be twice as heavy, but other than that, it was happening. Man, 4 chords in minor, 2 chords in major, when they haven't been heard for a while, and then you get to that thing and it's extended like it is here, like right. Flat 6, flat 7. I just want to live there when it, Where's my patch for that song? Can't hear the bass note. I can't get it across. Anyway, 4 chord in minor. If you haven't hit it for a while and you get it, and you omit the third, and you play like. Okay, something is wrong. This thing sounds terrible right now. Just don't pay attention to me. Anyway, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Mine just autofills the dominant after, yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice work, Frederick. Now we have JP with, and you're not actually going to believe this, but JP did beat 5. If you know, you know, which I don't. I've already been scolded for explaining things once, so I'm not going to do it again. I was really expecting someone was going to like just straight up do that, right? Because that's like this whole Phrygian thing, F. Has a little bass line in there. Do do flat 6 5. I think I did flat 2 1. Da, da. Anyway, let's find out what JP did with it. No, JP's not first time sub. He's done it before. Nice work. I love me smooth jazz, so always excited when JP submits something. It's very nice. Nice work, JP. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now we have Yosh. With Bluffiga de Doom Doom. Man, people should have done this one. This beat 1 could be a banger. Yeah, exactly. Sweetie, I know. I've been telling JP about this. Come on. Okay, so I'm telling you, if you do beat 1 right with some good sounds, which I'm sure Yosh did, Mexican food. Wow. Okay. Okay. Here comes the track for Yosh. Oh, God. Nice one, Yosh. That was great. Wow. You just need to put a kick in there, like a big kick and a big snare. And the beatbox was doing well with that, but the big kick and the big snare, yeah. You know? Nice work, Yosh. Good on you for getting one in. Man. Gosh, wow. Okay, last up, with the smallest file size of all, don't know what we're supposed to think about that, is Frio. Frio Mexican Food Ventus. Practice session interrupted, featuring Upstairs Guy. I used to also know some Upstairs Guys. Various times in my life, got away from those guys. Okay, so what number did you do, Frio? 5? You did 5, right? Five, yeah, okay. You have a small file size, yeah. Oh, God. Here we go.
Not again.
Wow, great idea, Frio. Great idea. Nice execution, too. That was great. That was great. Wow. Yeah, and you got the whole groove having, that was it. Okay, everybody, thank you. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Yeah, it's very cool. Nice work, everybody. Oh, yeah, I have a track too. That's right. I have a track too, and then I'm going to play you a track from a long time ago that for some reason one of the tracks reminded me of today, and Megan had asked me about this track recently, so I'm going to find it if I can. But for now, I will play my song, which, just for anyone who wasn't here at the time, was this groove. So that was the groove. It was voted on by everybody at the start. I didn't want to do that one. Of course, Frio orchestrated the vote such that I did that one. And here's that one. Nice. I like it. Turned out well. Yep. I think mixing tight drums and beatbox should be the new standard. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. For a while, I was like in the, what are the names? Koan Sound. If you guys don't know Koan Sound, by the way, I mean, come on. Missed the 40-second massive fade out. Yeah, right. Koan Sound. Definitely just go like listen to anything from Koan Sound. And they have a Patreon where if you're part of the Patreon at a certain level or maybe at any level, I can't remember, they do have like tutorials. And these guys are like sound design mixing gods, like seriously good mixes. I can't even believe it. Some of the best I ever heard in my life, and sound design. And they have tutorials on there about what they do with a whole bunch of stuff. And they have this technique of constantly like taking these percussion elements or rhythmic elements and doing what I did today. This is a technique I got from them. I just did it in a very basic way, but basically using any technique possible through maybe, what's the word I'm looking for? Tremolo effects or transient shapers to shorten and tighten percussion loops as much as possible until they're just these tiny little flicks. And they do this to like everything and layer it and pan it, and it just sounds fantastic. It sounds so ear-tickly, percussion-y. I don't know what, just sounds good. And so anyway, I'm not on that Patreon anymore, but for a while I was just sort of like obsessing over a bunch of techniques that they had developed, and can highly recommend it. Yep. Okay, so anyway, this track is one that I did a very long time ago, and I think this is 2012. My God, it's the latest bounce I have for it. Is that really true? 2012, holy moly. Can it be? 13 years ago. Damn. Okay. So I'm saying over a decade. Yeah, seriously. It's called Indiglow, and it's sort of like a future dubstep sort of thing. I don't know what it is. It sort of sounds like this. This is Max 13 years ago. Oh, it's quiet. You can turn up your speakers. Yep. Suddenly it's drum bass. So 2012 was like right after I first discovered dubstep, as many of us did at the time. And I did a few dubstep songs around that time, dubstep-ish tracks. And yeah, it was not Studio One, it was Digital Performer. It's close to Dubstep Boom, exactly. That's right, exactly. So this was Digital Performer, which came after Logic, which came after Cubase, which came after Pro Tools, which came after Reason. I learned on Reason initially. Yeah, the last part's pretty hype for sure. It's a bit abrasive, honestly. But yeah, I don't really have access to those sessions anymore, so it is what it is. Damn DAW Voyager. Yeah, I went through a lot of them. I did really go through a lot of them. And then for work also, I have a bunch of different DAWs that I've used as well. I went to Shambhala 2012. Yeah, it was awesome for sure. You hated it so much. Hated what? Reason? I don't think Studio One existed at that time. Did it? 2012? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, thanks everybody. That was a blast. It came out in 2009? Really? Studio One? In 2009? I guess V1. I got V3 in like 2017. So, yeah. So Wikipedia says, okay. Crazy. I didn't even hear about it at the time. I guess because it was like a V1 and everyone's like, oh, the new DAW on the block must be trash. Although people don't think that way about some of the new ones like Bitwig. And, well, Bitwig's been around for some years now, I guess. Okay, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm going to have a new challenge for everybody tomorrow. I've got some ideas. I don't know what one it's going to actually be yet, so we'll see. Check the Discord for that. Check the YouTube memberships if you want to support me and get some extra videos. Make some video suggestions if you want to hear me talk about whatever. Happy to do that. Otherwise, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for submitting. It was awesome. Tomorrow, yeah, right. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.